And last week I was in Los Angeles with our pal Jack doing some voice recording for Psychonauts, and it was amazing. We did Helmet on Monday, and then he recorded the song on Wednesday, and Peter McConnell and Camden and Paul were on the phone, and we had a lot of fun.
He's the one who's got to do the performance, so.
Exactly. Hi. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
Hey!
Am I on camera? Hi. Woo. You guys look good.
Shall we start rocking?
Oh, we had an incredible session in LA with Jack. He's playing the brain in a jar. And in the game, you kind of help bring it back to life and help it remember who it is. And it turns out it's Jack Black. Power.
Battle of the fucking...
Our bellies. But he gets to have a song, which is amazing. He agreed to do it, and he's like, I usually sing my own songs. I wrote the lyrics, and then Peter McConnell wrote the music, and then Jack interpreted it in the character that he's playing. Neither skin nor bone, lost alone.
Lost alone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let's go on to the next, right?
Yeah, I love it.
When my friends pulled me back up, I started healing.
One other just character thing on this, to me, like when he's doing this whole bit, he's got just a huge grin on his face. Like he's just super happy about it. Like he's been so bummed at the beginning of the song, but now he's like, fuck yeah, I'm me.
Right.
Healing. Now I can feel out the galaxy and hear the flow of time. It's been so tense, but now I sense a reason to this rhyme. Senses are the magic keys to fill the holes I've had.
I took my eyes off the lyrics because I was playing to the camera. Let's go again.
Unlocking all my memories, which I never
Oh, that bad.
It's a strange note because it doesn't go with a harmony.
It's such a funny word to sing. Bad. I just do it a few more times and hope that I stumble upon magic. Bad.
That's a great one.
No. Let me go one more. There's just something about singing bad really loud and long that is inherently funny to me, and I'm trying to make it good, but no matter what it is, it's always bad.
That was the one, actually.
The whole band Bad Company was based on the premise of being able to sing that line.
Bad company. Never ended on bad.
I don't know whether this is helpful or not, but I was just kind of thinking of Grace Slick on that line.
Yeah.
Quite rapid and also does
Yeah.
what's
Jefferson
allowed.
Airplane.
One pill makes you stronger, another makes you small.
Let me do some different ones that are going to be slightly annoying to you, but I want to try some different things. Let's hit it again.
Bad. Never bad. No. no, 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 never, never bad. Never bad. Never bad. No, never, never bad.
Oh, why'd you stop? That's
You said where the rest of the song is just going off on how never bad it is.
I love it. Zach McClendon is no longer the project leader of Psychonauts.
It's something that nobody wants to have happen.
The other conversations are more acquisition based.
So acquisitions.
Somebody swooping in and buying the studio. I'm just kind of sitting here just because I'm excited to see what happens.
But there's a trade show called E3, and we're going to show Psychonauts there for the first time, kind of ever.
If we execute on Lobato and make Lobato as good as we all want it to be, I think that bodes well for the rest of the project.
In the E3 build doesn't add a lot of work for them. So, but there is work to be done to finish the level.
Yeah.
How much actual literal work days and time do we have?
4 weeks.
Okay.
Well, we have till the 7th, which I think.
And this was the meeting about scoping of the demo, right?
And the rest of the level, and just.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like those are
guys gotta call me
two
when you have
very
these kind of
different
meetings.
conversations,
You guys gotta call me.
right? Like, I know that there can't be that much more done for the scope of the level past E3. However, the process for E3 and what we're actually going to put in E3, that's like a very different discussion to what we want the shipping version to look like. Am I wrong?
We don't have time in the schedule to go back to Lobato, so essentially what we do for E3 is kind of what we're going to end up doing for the shipping version.
That's the difference I'm anticipating.
Yeah.
Is that I don't think E3 is going to be shipping, but I like the idea of treating it like it is.
I think we have to treat it like it is. Andy's going to say that that's the
I mean, we can't work on Lobato for very much longer. Like, we've been on this for months.
It's been crazy having so many people working on Lobato. I mean, just in the last month, we've gotten a lot of stuff done. The level is totally different than it was a month ago. And it's really inspiring to see how much everyone's able to get done when we all kind of push together as a group. I think we'll probably be okay. We'll make it for what we need to get done for E3. But there's definitely going to be a big push from the team to make that happen.
Not for nothing, the team has done a really good job of coalescing around this.
It's amazing. It's so good. Every single time I play through the thing, it looks great, it plays great.
But we've got to get to a point where we can agree on what we're not going to do.
Yep.
And stick to it.
I mean, just from a scheduling perspective on this level, we have 4 weeks to do those things that I listed. I feel like that's reasonable.
But redesigning areas right now is too risky.
And when I hear that like someone's even considering that, like,
because what that leads to is more cutscenes.
yes, right.
No.
Like, and we can't do that. I mean, the animators did a bang-up, kick-ass job.
But
over the
you
last
keep asking
2
them
weeks.
to work like that for another 4 weeks. Like,
Right.
it's not
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd rather just polish what we have.
Yeah, I'm real sorry. I don't mean to.
Don't apologize.
have a tone.
Don't apologize. It's high time. I don't have any patience left for this stuff. I just don't. Everyone wants to have their cake and eat it too, day in, day out.
So you guys ready to tell me what is hard about the cake room? I've missed a lot. You
So
guys,
the
I've heard a
cake
lot
room-
about the cake room is
I know.
haunted by a demon.
It is haunted. It has gone
It's
through
killed
many
3
iterations.
different team members.
So I like the narrative of the cake room
Yeah.
a lot. Like the weirdness of him sinking into the cake is awesome. It does have a huge animation overhead, and the room itself needs to be completely gutted and redone because it's not a good action path.
From an action plot standpoint, it was very disorienting.
From a gameplay standpoint, it's not good.
Yeah, it's built on 90
I mean,
degree
could it
turns.
just be simplified? Like, I don't know if that action path was teaching you much anything except for a double jump or anything. Because I mostly just want to keep the cake and the smashing of the cake and then Lobato falling into the cake. Is that all the hard parts?
The question is it lower priority than the impossible corner? I just think from a pacing point of view, I'd rather have the impossible corner than the cake room.
I don't know that you can have either yet.
Yeah, so here is an example of one of the places we're currently using portals in Lobato in order to construct a space that wouldn't normally be physically possible. So you run inside this little area. There's going to be a cutscene that's going to kick off. We'll cancel the cutscene. And we're going to keep running here over to the left. And normally you'd only be able to turn left a couple of times, but we can just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And it's not currently shown in the scene now. We're going to add art to the scene that's going to change every time you come through. We talked about the idea of possibly having like paintings that tell a story that sort of progresses as you go through.
The Impossible Corner, I just want to say, like, let's not do that because it's just so much.
All the stuff we already cut. Look at that. So much cut stuff.
Oh my God.
Wait, we should put all that back in. That in. Put that in.
Don't show Tim all these things.
These are the concepts for the pyro. And this is why, like, this is what I was talking about. Like, it's supposed to, like, this to me makes way more sense than what's there right now. And it seems extremely art heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this definitely like makes it be like, oh, okay, like I get it. Like I'm going down a hallway.
And this is why I'm talking about, like,
yeah.
I say you could do 1 out of 3.
I mean, I think
there's
only so many hours in the day.
Let's run through. Should we just take a vote and be like, what are we cutting? Because, like,
Tim, what do you want? Like, that's.
Well,
let's ask.
Go for what you're willing to let go. Because everybody wants to keep everything.
Yeah. They all cost $1 and we only have $1.
Do we only have $1?
We only have $1. We have so much less than $1 actually. We have like
$3 still E3.
We owe money.
Like, I think if we had, if it wasn't for E3, I wouldn't be nervous. But E3 puts this hard, fast deadline on it, and so we had to have this stuff done. So we keep, in some ways, shrinking how much we're going to make just to make sure that we can make a really good piece of it. I have to do another meeting.
Is that it is.
What's your phone?
Art-wise, it's not a problem.
Animation-wise?
It's animation and
emotionally,
scripting are the
what's
two
your
things
vote?
that I'm very concerned about there. Yeah.
I think if we have to do
shouldn't
just
do
the
that.
pyro, the end of the room, the pyro, and the easy version of the Impossible Corner,
So, yeah.
I think that would be a plan.
Let's do the low scope pyro changes and then Impossible Corner.
super on board with that. Can we never talk about the cake room ever
Yeah,
again? Thank you.
So happy. So we have cutscenes and transitions coming in. So that work becomes one of those red underlines as well, because that'll be new work coming in and verification that it works and probably tweaking. So that's another thing that has to be done.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
We'll figure it out.
No, we won't. We're figuring it out in this meeting. That's what this meeting is for.
I mean, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
See, because I'm gonna plug all this into Jira, and then we're gonna make all of y'all estimate it, and then I'm gonna see how much it's over by.
Oh my God, it's gonna be over by a lot.
We've been saying 3 weeks, but it would be great if we think we could do this. We really only have.
We shouldn't fill the 3 weeks because that's just not like we're not gonna.
Yeah,
get them
we
done
should
when we think
fill
we're gonna
2
get done.
weeks.
So we'll do
Because
2
we're
weeks
boned
sprint.
for the next 2 weeks, no matter what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, like I told the story before about being my 20s, working on Monkey Island, and Ron just coming in our doorway and being like, hey, it's getting to that point where we've got to start working nights and weekends. And me and Dave were like, yeah, high five. like, what else are we going to do? Go home and eat Chinese food and watch TV? Like, at least that's how I felt, and we didn't feel that, exploited at the time because we were so excited to be making games and until halfway through Monkey 2, and I was like, we're making $3.50 an hour, Dave. Like, we're not getting paid. This is terrible. But we all laughed and then went back to work on it. And I just think we're against crunch mode. We talk about it publicly. We talk about it with the team. We made our assurances.
And if all of that is in and perfect and amazing, then we can do the Impossible Corner.
I am completely against the sustained crunch. I will not make my team do that. It's kind of a principle for me at this point in my career. Just cut it. Just cut it.
That's my
Just kill it. Kill it with fire.
My concern is that we got Tim to agree to cut the cake room.
Yeah.
One of those things has got to be in.
We don't know that. He's not in this room. I would not speak for him like
He literally
this.
said, I want it. And then when he leaves,
guys
we're like,
never
oh, no,
worked-
it's fine, let's get rid of it.
You guys
Like,
never
we
worked on
can't
a
do
game
that.
with Tim before.
How long would it take you to hook that up?
Trying this out would probably take less time than this meeting.
Really?
So here's,
Like you could go hook that up like real quick? Because last time you said it'd take 2 days.
Like for us to actually try different solutions to make it fun, yes.
That's too many days.
if Seth takes the minimum amount of time.
I think the thing I believe in is that you can't just sit around and argue about stuff forever. You have to just try it one way, try it the other way, test it out. you know, sometimes you got to give something a chance to be really implemented correctly before you judge it.
The thing is, though, is it's always going to be a back and forth with Tim.
Yep.
He is very reasonable, but there are also things that he is very passionate about that he wants to get into the level. So, like,
Yep.
we're going to have to pick and choose battles, and
Is this
we have
one
to-
that we want to?
I say we want to cut it. He says he wants it in. Let's see how much
I
he
think
actually
he wants to
wants
see
it
us
in.
try.
Yeah, I think that's exactly.
I think he wants to see us try. So I think we should have Seth do his exercise.
Yep.
But I think putting animation and art resources on that right now, not gonna happen.
Okay.
I need a real painting. Well, it goes the other direction? Oh, paneling? Oh, they're like an S now.
Why do we need Portal to do that?
I can't hear what Raz is saying. Is it because it's Scratch?
It's just very quiet.
Cool. I love
Oh,
this.
E3. Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Bad cam.
He's got real snappy too.
Obviously, that's still being worked on.
Yeah.
We have to talk about whether we're keeping the impossible hallway or the impossible corner.
I mean, does anybody feel like it's amazing, we need it, or is anyone like?
I don't want to
"Nah"?
handle it like this. I've just seen it for the very first time this time. I don't want to throw it to a big committee vote right now.
Okay.
I mean, I've been pushing on this for two reasons. One is that example that we looked at is exactly the kind of weird dream logic stuff that we need to have in our levels, where it's like it feels not like the real world. It feels really weird to me. And so if we could achieve that, that would be really cool. But there's also this just like a process thing that I'm trying to get to where we often come up with this idea. Here's a great idea, and it takes like 5 steps, and we'll do like 2 steps into it, and they're like, this isn't working. Here's another idea, and then we get 2 new steps, and we go down that, and it's like, well, that's not working either. And then it's like, let's cut this whole thing because it doesn't. We obviously can't do it. So I keep asking about it, but I'm not sure.
I just want to know how you guys want to pay for it. Because all of you are booked for this sprint. So you're either going to have to work late, or you're going to have to take something you were assigned and get rid of it. Those are the options.
And since we're not sure we pay off, I mean, I guess I'm convinced that it's not something we can pull off in the time, you know?
There's no reason why we couldn't put this somewhere else.
Yes. Sure. Tim, I agree that I do want this gag to appear somewhere.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks
All right.
for trying. Thanks for winding it up, Seth.
I think that they're thinking about the well-being of the team and what's actually accomplishable, and maybe Jeff takes on too much, but
Jeff does. Yeah. It's funny because I think some people will be scared because he's so, he can be really growly and grouchy, but no one takes it that seriously. You can make a supercut of him in meetings going, oh, that was supposed to get done. I'll do it tonight. Someone was supposed to do that, but they didn't do it. It's a really nice guy.
I'll fix that teeth. I don't think anybody heard it.
Thank you. Mostly fix whatever the hell happens in the pyro hallways.
I just need to redo the work that I did yesterday.
Oh, no big deal.
This is a minor thing with that chair, the white material.
He mentions tonight often in his task list. You're like, maybe tonight. You're like, what?
You know, we're all working on this level together. Like even if you're happy with your thing, if someone else is not going to be able to finish, it's up to us as a team to work together to make sure that happens. Because it doesn't matter if you've made the most beautiful thing in the world. If something else fails and we put that in front of a bunch of people, the whole thing will have fallen down. So it's on us collectively to put the best thing forward that we possibly can.
A lot is riding on this Lobato stage, making a big impression, and the future of the company.
What?
Right?
No, those things. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like E3 is going to decide whether we're a company anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things deciding that right now.
What can you say about those things?
Nothing. So let's talk about business and stuff. We have ongoing investment talks that we've mentioned here before briefly. They have all made positive progress, but nothing really like that we can nail and talk about. But nail, yeah, whatever. It's going well. We hope to wrap everything up and know much more about our future before E3.
Yes, hopefully more to say soon. E3 is the goal for a lot of this stuff, so we'll let you guys know when we have more to say.
And this Friday, I'm going to go down with someone from 2Player maybe, Someone,
that's right.
Okay. Record our old friend Elijah Wood is going to be doing the voice of Gristle for the game, so we're going to go down there. Spoilers.
He's used to us now.
Yeah, and we're used to his Rice Krispies. If he doesn't make Rice Krispies, we're going to be mad.
So, guys, what do you want me to do?
Oh,
for this
hey,
thing?
this guy.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, you sent that to me.
Yeah. Can
So
I?
I just got they only sent me the script this morning, so I've not even had a chance
memorized it?
Barely had I looked at it in the car.
I'll tell you the whole thing.
Tell me the
Right,
whole thing.
okay. So,
Did you even have to audition him, or did you just like sign him up?
during the campaign, I told him on Twitter we're doing this. Like, hey, do you want to do a voice? He's like, yeah. And then I was bugging him about this one. And so there's a whole level about that.
God, that's insane.
That's a whole different level.
Sounds awesome.
It should be really cool. And it ends with Jack singing a song at the end, and it's a big putting the band back together is kind of the structure of that level.
Wow.
So inside the brain, it's Helmet and it's Jack's voice, and then outside the brain, what's in Nick's body, it's the same character psychically, but it's your voice because you're doing that.
Did you see Flash Gordon?
Yes.
The one from 1980?
It's so awesome. That
good.
movie's
So he's
insane.
kind of like Prince Voltan.
Okay.
Brian Blessed.
Yeah.
So like,
stop.
but it's that. But it's totally that. Like it's
Okay.
it's larger than life.
Magnanimous.
See if I can find.
Yeah. Oh my God. So good natured.
And this is Helmet's mind, is all this crazy psychedelic sketches. He's just like,
Oh
he
my God,
evolves,
that's
he gets
so
body
cool.
parts as you progress in the level. And then in Helmet's,
Guys, you get to make this for a living. How
fun.
exciting is it?
this is the band you put back together.
What?
All the senses, you bring the senses back together.
Oh, that's so cool. Nose blowing horn. That's rad. Is that an
Okay.
ear drum? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here, we're not above that.
Pretty cool.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's go discover who this guy is. Oh, this is amazing, you guys. This is insane.
He's such a pro. I love him.
I am aware of the position of my body in space and time, and space is aware of me.
He's the most
vibe that we're going for?
Everyone's
like,
crying with joy in here.
Why do I bother to talk ever? Because you are like a perfect creature from space. Oh my God.
Okay, these lines are really fun. Cats are food, but so are we. Wait, cats are food, but so are we.
Oh shit.
I loved it.
Oh, fish and a fish of fish heads.
Yeah, that's how you know she's really mad.
Jiminy Christmas. Okay. May I please hear the last 5 waveforms of 42? Sorry, I touched the wrong button.
We're going to listen to playback. I said that because Camden says that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. How was Mia?
I loved it. That was great. She never showed it. She was very excited and
I'm
stuff.
so pleased.
She's very
Oh,
bubbly and
good.
stuff.
Camden sent me a mail and he's like, Tim is amazing. And I'm like, I know.
I just said all the things you said.
Oh,
How are you doing in
you
there?
are
It's been
the
an hour.
best.
Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Like, I have all these Chris Brown isms. That was great. Moving on. Hold on. I got to log. And then randomly ask the engineer what take it is. Just, was that 78 A and B? And can you play me the second waveform on the last take? I've been in this room a lot, Chris Brown, with you.
May I please hear the last 5 waveforms? Perfect.
He's doing it.
Thank you so much. So we'll break. We're done with Nick. That was amazing. And there's a smoothie in here for you.
Oh, wait, cool.
I have so much fangirling to do at you, you don't even know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did something happen?
You exist is what happened.
Yay!
Yes.
That was awesome. We needed an actor of his caliber to pull this off. It's great roles for both Jack and Elijah.
When my friends pulled me back up, I started.
Oh my God. This is great.
So this is for the documentary, though. It's like us too. Yeah.
He's the best.
Wait, have you guys met? I'm like, wait, how is
We've
it
met,
that-
but we've never worked on
Like,
anything
hung out?
together or hung out. No.
We'll have to have a second house rap party. You guys can.
Yeah.
Um,
When is the rap? When are you guys rapping?
Well, that's a great question. That's a very topical question around the office. And I want to say one thing before we start. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Everyone's doing such a great job about making sure we get this responsibly done on schedule and stuff, but there's so many things in flux with the schedule. And as we know, the schedule is not currently funded to the end of the schedule. I'll keep working on that money problem. Me and Greg working on the money problem until we have enough money to do everything correctly, getting the game done correctly. Because if we had to cut down to the amount of money we had, it'd have to be like done. We'd have to ship the game like really soon, like next week. Yeah, we don't have forever to make the game, but it's not like we have to solve the problem, and we have to solve the problem well anyway. So we are not trying to trim it down to. I don't even know what the current how much time is allocated to work on this level to the end right now.
3 weeks.
That's,
3 weeks.
That's not true. I need to figure out how much work you guys want to do in there.
Right.
So we can tell you a very scary date of how much money we would like you to find.
Yeah.
True. Anyway, if we get time, I hope Microsoft buys us. Or Google. They're doing their thing.
I have my opinions.
We have our top men working on this.
I like Double Fine the way it is.
Right. We will see.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's talk about Psychonauts 2. What's happening in the world of Psychonauts 2?
Try and
this week?
finish an E3 demo.
Are you guys working on an E3 demo?
Yeah, we are.
Fun idea.
There's a lot of cutscenes in our E3 demo.
Oh, gross.
They need, yep. Right. And,
no one likes those.
Yeah, so we're trying to import them and re-import them and then get the lighting done on them and make sure they all trigger everything properly.
I've heard they're very good.
Yes, they're looking for it. Actually, I played through it this morning right when I got in. I was like, wow, there are a whole bunch of new scenes in the game today. And they're pretty good.
So if Lobato is the first time the game is going to be like fun in that sense, do we have time to make the rest of the levels fun? Applying the lessons that we learned in Lobato.
It's a great question. Like, do we have the time to spend this much time on every level in the game? Because we're really putting like everybody on Lobato. But part of that's because it's unnaturally slow because a lot of these things have just never been done before. Like we never put this kind of level of polish on a scripted cutscene.
We should also try to get this stuff done as soon as possible so Levi has time to actually light.
Yeah, my biggest outstanding is the transitions with Lobato. So whenever those are ready for me, just tell me.
Well, we've done transition cutscenes before. We know what the things we tripped over last time were. So if we're tripping over things, hopefully it's new stuff this time.
Right.
So-
Boy.
Yep.
Time to start tripping.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's some fog pop there.
Please have a good weekend. Get some rest. We're still not done.
Yep.
Coach is in the wrong outfit still.
Yep.
CBTKEX.
Yes, what's the bug for that?
We need to do a pass on everyone's outfits in the transition cutscene. There's a pop at the end of that cutscene. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
This is why I've taken up drinking coffee and beer.
Actually work, please. No more pop. Finally.
Nice. Cool.
Yay, it doesn't float anymore.
Why aren't the cabinets flashing? Did you guys not read the script?
I might be able to make that come back.
Can we get some more flicker on those cabinets, please?
I'm glad we can laugh.
There's a lot of pops in this cutscene.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the one.
What did you just do there?
I think they're
Raz
all,
just kind of go
they're all
slide it in like that or something. Did you see Raz slide like that?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So
There's a
key.
major pop there too.
Yep.
Whenever you enter a bug in Jira and you click it, I want to hear a key say, "Yep." Ew, there's teeth in the sink. Oh, that's gross.
Ian, the mission is falling apart. You've lost
She's like, what? Do I look like I give a fuck?
So long, asshole.
Tell it to somebody who cares. I'm Audi 5000.
Wow, what a bitch.
Ship it.
That was a bug, Yoko.
Still a lot of work to do.
And it's not that much. We, just have to do lighting pass and everything till then, mostly.
I may have seen a nonsensical seam line in the carpet flyover in the intro. That's never been there.
Is that the opening cutscene?
Yes.
Watch again. What?
Levi just brought up a seam on the carpet in the opening cutscene.
You want to play it?
Run it.
that-
Play it.
The Psychonauts rescue train.
You're crazy, Levi. I don't see it.
There's no way Roboto is working alone. Today, we're on a mission.
Oh my God. Oh,
Just throw the whole thing out.
Okay.
I think it's a post E3 thing.
Okay. So at this point, Key, you should be the only one checking stuff in.
Yeah. Yep.
This concludes our dailies. Thank you, everybody.
Do you feel like it's feeling like Psychonauts?
I mean, just the mirrors in the development of the first project and the second project are so close. It's so weird. The things that were good and bad about the first project are good and bad about this one, and the feeling of the team, the morale, the ups and downs, everything's very similar to the first game. I feel like I thought we were going to be a totally different company doing the second game than we were in the first game, but in some weird way, it's like this weird fairy tale where we got reset back to who we were and had to relearn a bunch of stuff along the way.
Mm-hmm.
A grim fairy tale.
New engine, new people.
Always be closing.
What are those, Tiff?
Gigi, what are all these papers I found on the printer? There's hundreds of these. This is an entire tree worth of Morale Corral posters you printed. I'm going to send you a picture of the tree that died because of you.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm judging by your calm grin.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good meeting.
I have a feeling.
I'm just imagining this is the most fucked up meeting to close a studio. Just really fucking with us.
Is everybody here?
There's some seats.
There's some seats right here, unless you are afraid to commit to this meeting. Jeremy,
I gotta.
come on here.
I have
What?
a thing. In 5 minutes, I gotta go.
Okay, so I had to read stuff off my phone just because I couldn't print anything with our printer, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm making some announcements here, and they're very, very sensitive and secret, and so I please want everyone to understand that we can't share this information with anybody for the time being until Sunday? Sunday. Things are going to be announced on Sunday. What's going to be announced is that we have signed a letter of intent with Microsoft to acquire Double Fine. So Double Fine will be becoming part of Xbox Game Studios. And what does this mean for us and you and everybody, and why did it happen, and what's going to happen? Yeah, wait, who's calling me? Who dares to call me? Hello? I'm in an interview. Oh, here. This is my wife, Rachel. She's calling me to brag about how she's going to go to Hawaii without me. Aloha. Yeah. Do you want to be in the documentary? Yes. Okay. What are you feeling? You have a question for Rachel? What do you think about crunch mode? Do you think game developers should work in crunch mode to finish projects? Wait, don't you mind if I come home late and you don't see me all day?
Oh, no, but you gotta get it done. Work at home.
All right, right. Okay, thanks for your input. Do you think my daughter will miss me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay.
Am I gonna stay in Hawaii? I need to book a place.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.